Hey guys, do you know who make the best ambassadors? It's our current customers who are in love with the products. People who start as customers and then become ambassadors do a great job sharing the products with family and friends because they're in love with the products. That's why they're still our customers. They're not just a customer because they like us, they're a customer because they love how they feel and all the medications they've gotten off of and the weight they've lost or gained depending on how, their situation was ahead of time. And so it's natural for them to want to share these with others. That's how a lot of us got started, was as a customer who then thought, oh my gosh, I have to share this with my spouse, with my children, with my family, with my friends because I feel so great. So I try to make it a goal of mine to continually follow up with my customers. First of all, absolutely, hands down, you have to be following up with your customers. Don't stalk them, but in the beginning, follow up with them weekly and then at least monthly as they are continuing to be customers. Introduce them to new products, just ask them how they're doing, tell them you appreciate them, whatever it is, but follow up. And in those follow-ups, I begin to mention off and on some benefits of being an ambassador. I invite them to have the wholesale pricing. I invite them to have their own website where they could share with family and friends. Is your husband interested in trying anything? What about your children? If you have more people, then you definitely want to be an ambassador because then you could make more money on your own products, etc. But I don't do it all the time, but 3-4 times a year, I check in with somebody and say, hey, I want to talk to you about this, or hey, do you want to go to coffee and talk about this? Have you, considered, has anyone asked you what you're doing or how you feel so great? What do you tell them? Do you tell them about Plexus? Because if you're telling people about Plexus, you might as well be an ambassador. So just different ways to reach out and build some of that communication so they understand, I'm not having parties, I'm not holding inventory. All I have is a website that people can go to and order their products. The worst thing I have to do is follow up with my customers. But you know what? They're my family and my friends. That's super easy to do. So you always want to consider those customers to be ambassadors. You never know who's going to be your next rock star. You never know who might go, yeah, I could totally do that. I don't know why I haven't thought of that before. Or wholesale pricing, gosh, right now that would be awesome because my husband did want to try these, but it's cost prohibitive for us both to do this. Whatever it might be, maybe they'll say, no, I'm not interested right now. And a month later, they might come back and go, you know what? I totally should have done that. Or I've even had some customers say, I'm not interested in being an ambassador, but my sister or my nephew or my niece or whomever is. Can I send them to you to talk about it? Absolutely. I'm right here. So always make those connections. And absolutely, I know this was about turning customers to ambassadors, but the only way your customers are going to be happy with you is if you are following up with them and being a true friend to them. Do not treat them like, oh, I got the money, I made my commission off of you, I'm done with you. Not at all. Be proactive in asking them how they're feeling. Be proactive in sharing information with them. Be proactive in following up with them. Don't make them come to you. Don't make them turn off their order before you know there's a problem. I used to think like, oh, I hope everything's okay. I'm not sure if I want to contact her. No, not at all. Proactively contact somebody. Make sure they're doing well, because if they're not, then you can help them adjust their products. You can help remind them to stop the soda once they don't like it anymore and to drink their water and etc. Are they going to the bathroom twice a day? Whatever it is. So be proactive in following up with those customers, and they're going to so appreciate your help and support. They very well might be your next Rockstar ambassador. Okay, thanks.